My name is Chris Bass. This is my informative speech, and this is Speech 101, the fundamentals of public speaking. Today I'm going to do my speech on childhood obesity and the effects that fast food has on childhood obesity. I have three sources for my speech today. The first source is Fast Food and Child Obesity, and this was written by Rucha Jatar. My second source is Child Obesity Cause Information. And my third source is Supersize Me, the follow-up, and this was performed by Dr. Frederick Nystrom. Obesity in America has become a major problem. Obesity rates over the past years have skyrocketed. Today, 34% of adults are obese. Now, obese is a body mass index percentage. Body mass index is taking weight in kilograms and dividing it by height in meters squared, and it'll give you a percentage. If you're over 30%, that means you're obese. Children's obesity rates are also going up. I have a chart here that shows a 4-year stretch. In 1999 and 2000, 14% of boys and girls aged 2 to 19 were obese. In the 4-year stretch up to 2003 and 2004, 17% of those same boys and girls aged 2 to 19 are obese. Now, this may not seem like a large percentage, only going up 3% over a 4-year span, but actually it's news that's very disturbing. It shows a continued trend in obesity rates that are rising among children. These same trends tend to lead to adults that keep having the same problems as they had when they were children. Obesity comes with many other health problems. Obesity leads to diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and an elevated risk to get cancer. Many people nowadays think the fast food industry is contributing negatively to the obesity rate in America. It's doing this by offering foods that are high in sugar, starch, and salt. It also offers very large portions of these same foods, and it offers them to them at a low price, and they offer them to them in a very quick amount of time. There was a popular documentary performed by Morgan Spurlock back in 2004, and it was called Supersize Me. During this documentary, Mr. Spurlock, for 30 days, ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner at McDonald's. And during these 30 days, Mr. Spurlock saw his body weight go up, his fat percentage go way up, his bad cholesterol go way up, and his blood pressure go way up. During the end of the 30 days, Mr. Spurlock was beginning to get very sick and had to get off the fast food diet every day. So you ask, how can we change this problem? Well, the fact is, obesity is a problem that's very hard to change. First of all, as kids get obese, they get into a situation where they don't want to exercise, they don't want to eat healthy. And the reason for this is that exercising, once you're at that point, is very hard to do. It takes a lot of willpower and a lot of hard work to get yourself from being obese. But that said, what you have to do is you have to change how you live your life. First off, you have to eat healthier. You have to make sure you make time to eat your lunch that's healthy, to prepare your dinner that's healthy, instead of going and eating fast food. Also, it is very important for children to stay active. Exercise is a must in children. Promoting your kids to play sports is very important in this situation. So last, how do you prevent obesity? Well, there are other major causes of concern when looking at obesity. When you talk about your high schools and your junior highs, they all have vending machines that are full of pop, that has high sugar content. They're all full of chips and other things that are full of sugar, that are full of sodium, that are full of fat. The student lunches are also very high in fat, very high in sodium. Now this may all taste good, but it's a situation that the schools must change. They must change the diet that they offer the children. They must change it to a healthier, more active diet. That being said, parents also need to make sure they make time to serve their kids a healthy diet. They need to make sure that the kids know that they need to be active. These are all things that are extremely important when talking about obesity. Instead of going to your local McDonald's and getting a quarter pounder and a French fry, one needs to look at alternatives like going to a Subway and eating wheat bread that has turkey and roast beef and all your vegetables. These give the children nutrients that are very important for them as they grow older. With all that being said, obesity has become a huge problem in the United States. It's one that has to be reversed. The obesity rates are getting out of control, and the fast food industry is playing to that. They're advertising to the children by giving them Happy Meals with toys. They also have characters like Ronald McDonald that the children view as popular. These are all things that need to be changed in the future. This country needs to look at obesity as a serious problem, and that problem needs to be reversed, and it needs to start with the children. Thank you.